Hello, Miami. This is 305 Sports Now, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will, and today I'm going to be talking about Daylen Russell. Okay, Daylen Russell, the defensive tackle out of Columbus Senior High School, who committed to the University of Miami just recently. All right, and he committed to University of Miami, and he picked over FIU, FSU, Louisville, Nebraska, amongst other schools. Now, he is a three-star recruit. He is listed at 6'1", 235 pounds. Depends on where you look at, because on Max Preps, they have him listed at 6'3", but I'm going with the 247 statistics. They have him listed at 6'1". Just to give you guys a little bit about what I think about Daylen Russell. It'll be a pretty short podcast. He had 84 tackles in 2022. He had 13 of those were for loss. He had 10 sacks and 3 forced fumbles. Just a little bit about Daylen Russell. He could be used, as a defensive tackle and also as a defensive end. But the way I see Russell being used, he'll probably be more of a rotational player, right? He'll be coming in and out, to give guys a breather, and, will be coming in, for whatever the defensive call or play is needed. Reason why I say that is because if he is 6'1", and I think that's the reason why he probably does have a 3-star, as well, is due to the fact that it might be his height that plays a role with the reason why he is a 3-star recruit. But from the highlights I've seen, or from what I've read about in particular, he does have some pretty quick hands. He could get to the quarterback. He's a sure tackler. Miami is looking very much so to build from within the trenches. Okay, that is something the University of Miami does want to do. They want to have a very strong defensive line. That front four, they want it as solid, as stacked as it could be, and they want it with as much as depth as possible. Okay, so that is something that the university is going with. So the depth department is good. He'll probably be, from what I see, a more of a rotational player. The reason why I say that is because we will be hopefully getting guys, like Justin Scott, maybe David Stone as well. Aiden Breland has been also a guy who's Miami's been tracking, as well. And also a guy will be doing a podcast, a show on the next day or so, Mr. T.A. Cunningham out of Central High, or Miami Central Senior High School. So Miami will be, pretty much trying to bring in as many D tackles as possible, because in the eyes of Mauro Cristobal and most defensive corners, I will say, is that they believe that the interior of the defensive line is very important, because those are the guys that eat up blocks, make it hell, on running games and so on, and allow, the pass rushers to go at it, go eat, and make the linebackers make tackles as well. So that's just a bit of what I think about Daylen Russell. I think it's a great get. Miami at the moment right now, okay, I know many of you might be a little disappointed because we're not getting, these stars in particular, but I want to remind everybody that the guys Miami are getting right now, they're going for, even the 4 or 5-star athletes, are going for very competitive players, and players that are willing to be coached no matter what their star ranking is. All right, they no longer want prima donnas, on this football team. They want guys that want to work hard, and yes sir, no sir types. This is coming directly from the university itself, okay, from the coaching staff itself. Okay, so I just want to let you know that the University of Miami is not just looking at stars, but those are looking at potential and development. Keep this in mind, okay? You could be a 3-star recruit, but you could be developed and make yourself into a 4-star caliber player while you're at a local college, at the University of Miami in particular. Remember, in one of my previous podcasts, I went over, some guys that are 3-star recruits that, like the Vincent Schaefer's podcast, that like guys like AJ Hawk, Pat Mahomes was a 3-star guy coming out of high school as well. And Aaron Donald, hello. And they all excelled, okay, in college football. And they also got themselves pretty well paid, at the next level at the NFL. So don't fret, in regards to, the fact we're getting all these 3-stars. I do still believe that by the end of the summer, heading into National Signing Day, Miami will have a top 10 class yet again, because this recruiting class, this coach is emphasizing greatly on recruiting, and the recruits do like it, okay? Saquon Patterson has somebody that's been very complimentary of the way he's been pursued by Miami, as well as Ellis Robinson, as well, the top cornerback in the country, who's a Georgia commit, has been very happy with the way the University of Miami has kept up with his recruitment, right, as well. So I want to let everybody know that I do believe that the University of Miami will have a top 10 class by National Signing Day, okay, like they did last season as well. All right. So just a little bit about that. So don't freak out. And I do have a lot of confidence in the coaching staff. If you're a 3-star recruit and you're in the defensive line, who better than Jason Taylor to coach you up, as well as Joe Salavea, who, by the way, has been on the trail of this kid. He's a lead recruiter on this kid's tail. to develop you. And these guys do want to be developed, which is very good because it means they're coachable and they'll be able to, adjust the system and make plays for the U. Okay. So that's a little bit of what I want to talk about. All right. I'm very happy. Welcome to the U, Daylen Russell. All right. Very happy that you're here. Very happy that you're going to play football for the University of Miami. As a fan, thank you so much for picking this school over the others, some of which are rivals to this university. All right, everybody, if you like what you heard, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to 305 Sports Now. I am Will. Stay safe. God bless. See you soon. Go Canes. And by the way, he played tonight. Go Heat. Bye-bye.